Good afternoon, Jim Cooper back, Editor-in-Chief at Digiday, and we're day one on Possible 2026, and we're really lucky to have Katie Klumper, who's the Head of Transformation at GEICO. Katie, welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me here.
Absolutely. So what is your mission, and what is GEICO's mission here at Possible 2026? Who are you talking to? What are the important conversations you're looking to have?
Yeah, so I'm new in this role. So I'm a few weeks in. And so where I'm excited to be here is to see kind of what's the next gen as it relates to tools and technology, as it relates to talent, as we look at building the next generation marketing department at GEICO, really getting a good pulse for what is ahead.
Great. Talent is a really an interesting question, especially with a brand like GEICO that's probably in the midst, like lots of other brands, trying to figure out their future way forward with AI. How is your talent profile and your AI capabilities merging in interesting ways?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think it's really interesting as we think about AI native talent. And as much as you'd like to be able to go recruit for a lot of it is actually building it in-house because we're also having a very similar starting place. And so, yes, we want to be able to recruit and we're excited to meet some of the talent here, but a lot of it is also how do we start to build that internally and be a destination for that type of talent? Like my mission is how do we have a department that other people want to poach from us because we actually have the most progressive talent out there.
So when you look forward to the near term, this world is changing so quickly at scale. What is your near-term priorities for GEICO and its marketing?
Yeah, I think everyone has a perception to think like, are we behind? And everyone is at the same starting point. And so what I love is our teams are very competitive and they want to win, and they always have. We built the original playbook in insurance for humor, being able to build more confidence and interest in the category, building the entertaining profiles. Where I get really excited is how do we take that competitive spirit and building that original playbook and do it all over again? And what does that start to look like? And so that, once again, our competitors have to chase us.
Yeah, the brand is a very creative brand. It always has been. Are you seeing any sort of interesting creative applications for AI and sort of advancing that creativity, humor that GEICO has always been known for?
Yeah, a lot of it is how do we take that ethos and how do we take that personality and how do you train AI on it? I think it's really simple for us to say, okay, we're going to plug in this tool and it's going to automate production, or we're going to plug in this tool and it will help us with data and analytics and insights. But a lot of it is actually how do we do the legwork to really train these tools to embody our way of marketing, our marketing methodologies, our special sauce as it relates to brand, because then it becomes really powerful. But that takes a lot of time and energy and focus to make sure that we're doing it in a GEICO way versus just bolting on things. And that's where a big degree of our time is focused right now.
Great. How are you balancing the human and the machine in all of that? You have interrogation points along the way when you're using AI?
All of it is actually based off of how do we start with the human first, and then how do we use AI as the superpower behind it? How do we either drive efficiencies in what they're doing? How do we take the administrative load off of them? How do we drive more insights at speed for them that allow the teams to solve more complex problems? The best thing we can do is give everybody headspace, right? We're all running from meeting to meeting to meeting, and you see it, like everybody's calendar's blocked. How do we actually re-dimensionalize it? And so the teams are focused on the most interesting work, the most impactful work, and be able to have the automation and the tools be able to take away some of the burden that frankly is not driving the highest value to the business or the human.
Okay, Katie Klumper is Head of Transformation at GEICO. Katie, really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.